Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for October 24th, 2016. For your Monday, starting the new work week, it's going to be actually the warmest day today that I think we're going to have this entire week, or pretty close to it. It's going to be a very chilly week, and we have a trough that's in the process of settling in that is getting reinforced by this little area low pressure that moved through. Skirted across the northern areas overnight and ended up over here by the time we were watching this video this morning. So this will allow for the colder air and a deep trough to settle in. You have high pressure out to the west here that's going to be funneling in these winds here from the northwest, these cold northwesterly winds, and that's going to keep temperatures below normal this week. For pretty much the entire week, and today is actually going to be slightly below normal, even though it's going to be the warmest day of the week. So we'll get to the temperatures in a second here, but I just want to go through the precipitation quickly. Actually, no, let's go over to the to temperatures. We'll start off with that. Here's what we're looking at for highs today. Still warm across the south here, but this is still below normal, slightly below normal for even these areas down south. Generally upper 50s to near 60 in our central areas, lower 60s, maybe down to extreme southern Delaware. You get down here to the mid 60s, and then a little bit cooler across the northern tier, with temperatures remaining in the lower to middle 50s. But as we go, I'm going to give you high temperatures for the next couple of days. This is today. Like I said, it's going to be one of the warmest days of this upcoming week. Today, as we go into tomorrow, these are your highs tomorrow. You see most of the area are in the 50 to 54 range generally, and stay in the 40s across the far northern tier, and then even cooler by the time we get to Wednesday. This is going to be a more mostly sunny day here, but temperatures are not going to get out of the 40s in many locations, even further south. You'd be lucky to get to 50 in our central areas here at all. But I know you wouldn't even bank on that. You might just stay in the 40s here in places for like Harrisburg, Allentown, over to Newark, but it's going to be close to 50, but not really really warm by any means. And then we get a little system I'll show you in a minute that's going to have bring us some rain here on Thursday. So we remain cool here on Thursday with that, except for our southern areas might get up closer to 60, but still remaining cool in the interior with those showers. And then the rest of the week, we're really doing the same thing here. We moderate a little bit into the 50s, but this is still below normal, so we're not expecting any warm up through the end of the month now. So we're expecting to stay at least slightly below normal, if not well below normal, especially as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this week. Looks like to be the coolest days of this upcoming colder trough that's digging into the eastern United States. Now we have no precipitation expected here on Tuesday, so another partly cloudy day. Back-to-back partly cloudy days, and then we go mostly sunny here on Wednesday as high pressure is right on top of us. I do think some areas are going to get into some frosting, and that's going to be Tuesday night and Wednesday most likely into Wednesday morning. A lot of areas will get into a frost that if you haven't got some already. But you're also going to have freezes all the way down to our central areas, so it's going to come down even further, that freezing line. We had areas further north across the Poconos, especially, they got into those freezing temperatures below freezing, which effectively killed the growing season. That's going to happen a little bit further south and east now. I don't think it gets down to places like Philadelphia, right around the metros here, but interior down in the Pine Barrens of South Jersey even could get down below freezing. Places like or along the I-78 corridor will probably be below freezing, so that will end the growing season there. Maybe also west of Philadelphia and some of the colder spots in Lancaster and Chester counties especially could get some really cold temperatures there. Might have a freeze in some of those locations, all in the usual outlying areas that could be more susceptible to that away from the city. So just keep that in mind. We're going to re-examine that in future videos and local forecasts, but right now we are forecasting a lot of these places to be below freezing, which would effectively end the growing season. Going into Thursday, here's a look at early Thursday morning. This system here moving in from the west is going to bring a period of showers. Several hours worth of showers, it looks like. Not a big heavy rainmaker. Here's a look at Thursday morning. Here's the afternoon. These are just steady showers moving through. Then we get to the evening hours, and it starts to wind down from west-east and moves into our far eastern areas of New Jersey. But then this clears out, I think, before you get to Friday. So we're going to have improving conditions Friday, and again here on Saturday. Saturday we expect a nice day. Also another system with a frontal boundary to our south. We'll have to watch closely for some possible rain, but I think that stays out of our coverage area. Most models have this staying away from us right now. And we're staying on the cooler side of this as it looks right now. But again, if this comes further north, this is actually going to be a warm front here. So if it comes further north, we could get into some showers over the weekend. Right now, we're keeping it dry and not worried about a pool watch for the upcoming week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for October 24th, 2016. Have a great Monday.